Hey guys, how you doing, man? This is David Henderson. Today I want to talk about a scale that a lot of guitar players do not use. It's something called the Dominant Pentatonic. Now, we're all familiar with the major pentatonic. I'm in the key of A. Major pentatonic. That's the position we all know. Or the minor pentatonic. We're all familiar with that for sure. And when we play the blues, we typically stay within the major and minor pentatonics. Now I want to introduce the dominant pentatonic, and all we're going to do is take the major pentatonic. We're just going to raise that sixth to a seventh. So it sounds like this. And so it's really a dominant seventh arpeggio with a ninth in it, but played in a scale. Now this is a scale John Coltrane used. It's a scale John Scofield uses. It's a scale Robin Ford uses a lot. A lot of the jazz, a lot of saxophone players use this scale quite a bit. And the reason they use it is it just gives you a different set of intervals. It also has a tritone in it, which is really important, especially in the blues. It's all dominant 7 chords. So the tritone are the notes that define those chords, the 3 and the 7. So this scale's got a tritone in it. And you'll notice when you start playing intervals in it, you start to sound, more modern because of that tritone is an interval that you don't hear a lot of blues players digging in on it, and it's inherent in this scale. I mean, you play it all the time. Very Sco-like. Now, the application that I want to talk about today is just the very basic dominant pentatonic 101 is you play a dominant pentatonic scale over a dominant chord. So in the straight ahead A blues, we have 3 dominant chords. We have the 1 chord A, we have the 4 chord D, and we have the 5 chord E. So we just play that scale starting on the roots of those chords, and we get the chord sound. You can hear the chords. There's that tritone. Now you throw in your blues scale in between that, and then you rock back and forth. And you can rock back and forth now now we have 3 pentatonic scales to play. We've got a major pentatonic scale, which is going to be the 9th and the 6th, right? And the major 3rd. And we've got the minor pentatonic scale that we can play through the entire thing, the entire progression. So if you start to So you get the idea. Now, Dominant Pentatonic application number 2 is now we're going to try going from the 1 to the 4 chord, but this time we're going to use a tritone substitution. And you've done this, you've heard everybody do this. Oz Noy does this, Robin Ford does this. Every jazz saxophonist, every jazz musician, improviser does this. So right before you get to the 4 chord, you can play a dominant 7 chord altered or a tritone substitution going to the 4. Now you can play your regular blues stuff right through it, no problem, and not make the change. But the guys who are playing the chord changes and the harmony are going to make that chord. The scale that you would use would be going E flat to D, would be Lydian flat 7. But you can play just a simple dominant pentatonic right off the E flat. And to resolve it to the 4 chord, all you have to do is move the whole scale pattern down. So now I'll outline just playing dominant pentatonics, playing the 1 to the tritone substitution to the 4 chord. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're at the 4. Back to 1. So right up the scale and then resolve down. And you mix your blues scale back into it. So it allows you to get that access altered and Lydian flat 7, which is melodic minor harmony, just with one simple pattern. So now we have basically major pentatonic, minor pentatonic, and dominant pentatonic. And you need to learn these in every position. Just like you have your like you have these scales. Anyway, there is a lot more here that we can do because this unlocks melodic minor with a simple 5-note scale. There's many more things that we're going to do. I'm going to get into it, dig down deep. I've been working on this concept, for the last probably 10 years or so. So there's a lot of applications. It's a great way to access altered harmony, and we'll be back with another lesson shortly to dig a little bit deeper into this. So anyway, I hope you enjoy. I'm going to leave you with a track. It's in 6/4, and it's just going 1 tritone substitution to 4. So I'll leave you with that, and please check out my Patreon. Please check out my YouTube channel. Please check out my Instagram. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and we will see you in the next one.